Also, the Dave Matthews Band out with a new CD today. It's called Stand Up. A lot of people love them. They've been called the pop-oriented version of the Grateful Dead with the world beat explorations of Paul Simon and Sting.
Who said that?
I didn't say that, but I just read that.
I was going to say that said it.
It's not a bad pedigree. I'm not that smart. We caught up with the fellas recently for a chat, and they played a single from their new CD. We're going to have that performance a little later in the program.
And still to come this morning on Today, we're going to get up close and personal with the Dave Matthews Band and have an exclusive performance, a song from their new CD. That's all after these messages.
You're like my best friend.
Well, few rock groups are hotter than the Dave Matthews Band. They've sold 30 million albums and enjoy worldwide popularity. But success has not spoiled them. In fact, they've given back big time. I caught up with the band on Monday at Talented Unlimited High School, one of the New York City public schools that benefited from funds raised in the 2003 Central Park concert given by the band. The guys got the chance to meet some student musicians, and I also talked to them about their new album just out today called Stand Up.
I hope you stay, American baby.
Let's talk about the new album. In everything I've read about it, that whatever happened during the process here, this came out differently. And I'm trying to understand why.
I think we've made some good records, made some good albums in the past, but I think this is the first time we got it right. I think everything about this one was right, because the respect that we had for each other, the respect we had for from the people that we were working with. And so there was this energy of us just going in and just, bam, here's an idea, bam, here's an idea, just all the time, this feeling.
Here's what you said, Dave, about the album. Quote, it's about love, life, God, death, and sex.
It is a relationship with love. It is about passion. It is about faith. It is about concern. It is about death. It's about all those things that sort of occupy our lives every day.
The greatest park in the world in the middle of the greatest city in the world.
One of the last times we all got together was September of 2003. We're on the Great Lawn in Central Park, and you guys were about to do that concert to raise money for public schools. So now you walk into an auditorium and you look at this microphone and some of these lights, and that's where that money went. So how does that make you guys feel?
It's really nice to be able to come down here and see what's going on and meet young, intimidating instrumentalists, musicians here. So I'm just listening to them playing over here a little bit, and I'm thinking, wow, I hope I don't have to sit in, you know, because the truth will be exposed.
Is it important to when you do a concert like that and everybody talks about the cause to then kind of follow up on it?
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of people could say, well, all right, that's great. Music's important, but so's sports. So are a lot of other things. So are books, and So how do you figure that out? How much should be spent, and how much emphasis should be placed on music in schools?
I think it's extremely important because I remember as a kid growing up, I was always around. Music was everywhere, all the time. All through school, at home, everywhere. It kept us out of trouble. It kept us focused.
Leroy, how old were you when you first started playing music? Seriously.
Seriously, how old I was, or playing music seriously?
How old were you when you started playing seriously?
Well, actually, really in the school band, in the beginning band, in the 7th grade. I had a lot of good teachers all through school. I just can't imagine what would have happened if I didn't have that, So to see this is great.
Were you guys always, musically speaking, the overachievers? Were you always good?
No, I've remained
mediocre.
I've remained remarkably mediocre, but also I think I'm an unusual guitar player because I didn't tell anyone I played guitar. Really, I think people I've learned the most from are these guys here. Really, I think I know a lot more than I did when I met them.
Let's open this up. All right, you guys must have some questions for these guys, right?
I know being a musician, you have ups and downs. But I wanted to know what keeps you motivated, because sometimes I don't feel like playing the violin. I'm just like, I can't play this song.
It's not easy, I don't think it's meant to be easy. I don't think anything that really is of any value or is just going to give you any true joy or love is going to be easy. But you just every day just go to it with that faith and that belief that if I keep at this, it'll get better.
How can you make a living out of being a musician and actually being able to make the music you want?
That's a good question.
It's a good question. You have to find the balance between the two, obviously, because being a musician in the beginning, I always learned you always take a gig, no matter what the gig is. Eventually, you'll be able to do what you love to do, you know, and be successful at it.
I think most of you know Caroline Kennedy, who is the vice chair of the Fund for Public Schools, and you know everybody here, I think?
I do. I just wanted to come and say thank you. Welcome.
These guys are modest. You know, they do a concert in Central Park. They raised $2 million for public schools. What does that mean to the overall issue?
Well, the funds that were raised went to support so many talented young musicians in our schools, but I think the message that it sent was even more important. It really gave this whole city a chance to come together and show that education was a critical issue. So we are so grateful that they're back here in town.
Well, Caroline, I know, wanted to thank you guys, but they wanted to thank you also, and so they prepared a little number that they're going to play. It's a song, I don't know if you've heard, it's called Ants Marching. Those are the talented young people at Talented Unlimited High School. And up next, the boys in Dave Matthews Band give us an exclusive performance of one of their new songs. But first, this is Today on NBC.
Celebrating 10 years of concerts, the Toyota Concert Series on Today. Choose any direction as long as it's moving forward.
And now for the main event, more from the Dave Matthews Band. Their new dual-disc stand-up hit stores today, and they gave us an exclusive special performance for our summer concert series at the Roseland Ballroom here in New York City during rehearsals for their AOL Music webcast. Here's the Dave Matthews Band with their latest single, American Baby.
Walls came crumbling down. It felt so hard to make us lose our faith. From what's left, you figure it out. Still make lemonade taste like a sunny day. God's grace lost and the devil is proud. But I've been walking for 1,000 miles. Just one last time I could see you smile. I hold on to you. You give me hope. I see you surrounded. I don't see you. Oh, I'm afraid we've lost the way.
The Dave Matthews Band, American Baby, and we're back with much more on a Tuesday morning, right after these messages from your local news.